Well, think about the last time he had fun. What was he doing?
Playing with us.
Playing with you and Tom?
Yeah.
So that's really what he does with fun, right? Play with his kids?
Mm-hmm.
What does he do for work?
He's an eye doctor.
An eye doctor. Now, what does an eye doctor do?
He checks people's eyes.
Really? That's good.
Is this safe to sit on?
Yes.
Be prepared.
Very uncomfortable. Extremely uncomfortable.
It's comfortable.
I would not recommend it. If it had a headrest, yes, then I would like it. But it's...
It is too comfortable.
Do you know what we need to do about this, Billy?
But, you see, her head can go back. Mine can't.
You're sitting back too far.
What do you mean I'm sitting back too far?
Yeah, you're sitting back too far.
I have to slump forward? Well, this isn't comfortable either.
Get it on tape.
Okay, would you just repeat what you just said?
What?
What did you just say?
Let's go on with the interviewing.
Oh, okay. Let's go on with the interview. Ooh!
What are you telling him?
Asking me questions.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll be
Now,
quiet.
Liza, I want you to think about this for a second, okay? Just think. Let's suppose that I made this tape, okay? And we took this tape, and after we made it, we put it somewhere and we hid it
Yeah.
for like 30 years.
Yeah.
And in 30 years, you would be the same age as your mom, right?
Yeah.
And you might have a little girl that's the same age as you.
Yeah.
What would you like to tell her about yourself? If you wanted to tell your little girl 30 years from now what you did as a little girl, what was fun, what you liked to do, what you didn't like to do, what would you say to her? Just talk to the camera like you're talking to your little girl.
What would you name her?
Rose.
Rose. Okay, now look at me and just pretend the camera is Rose. Now Rose.
Rose.
Tell Rose a little bit about yourself. Let's say you're writing a book or something.
Okay. I like to ride my bike. And I don't like you.
You don't like me or you don't like Rose?
I don't like Rose.
You don't like Rose? Rose is your daughter.
No, I'm just kidding. I like to ride my bike. And I like it when that's back. And I like it when the swing's back. And I like it when the swing goes back. And
What do you like about bedtime?
when you read me a story,
What stories do you like?
the witches so far.
Is that what you're reading right now? Why would you name your daughter Rose? How'd you choose that name?
From the Titanic.
Do you like that movie?
Yes.
Tell me how many times you've seen it.
12.
You own it, I suppose. I do too, but I've never watched it. The first 10 were rented. If there was, forget it. Where did you get the Titanic movie, anyway?
From Emily Everson on my 7th birthday.
She knew what you wanted, didn't she?
Yeah. I told her.
Now, Lee,
Yes.
let's say that you're talking to your granddaughter, Rose, 30 years from now. What would you tell her about her mommy?
Oh, I'd tell Rose all about how lovable Liza is. She's very snuggly, and she loves to give hugs and kisses. And she's very kind to everyone. She's very concerned about the kids in her class who don't come from nice homes or don't have, she really cares about any of the handicapped kids or the special ed kids. She's very concerned about them. And she's very smart.
She told me about her grades.
Yes.
Now, did she behave you, Lee, when you tell her what to do? Does she do
No.
what you tell her to do?
Some days. Lately she's been very good. Then there's been times when we didn't get along at all because she constantly argued with me.
Does she keep her room cleaned up?
No.
Only when I tell her to. Some days she does. Some days she'll go in and clean it all by herself without anybody asking her.
How about food? What kind of food does she like to eat?
Spaghetti, pizza,
Tacos.
with no lesser tomato on it.
How about candy? What's